Everything should work, otherwise I'm going slightly insane. Need to push that away. That can screw off right now. That's too loud. Hey everyone. Why is the music so low? So that should work better at least. So. Hey Beatrice. Hey mutant. So we're just building a tiny little house today. Well, tiny. You guys can see the reference image because, well, the blacksmith already gave me Fable vibes, so I was just like, you know, let's go even further. And these are houses that I can usually, well, I can turn these into like a little bit more Norse-esque houses. Hey, random goats. Now I just think of, there's this one thing in Dragon Age Inquisition where somebody throws a goat at the castle. I can only think of that right now. But I should get started. Because otherwise I will... Like, I am able to accomplish a surprising amount of things on a stream. I mean, we built the brewery in like how many streams? 3? I also finished recording the voiceover for the final part of the brewery. And it's another video where I made the voiceover a little bit too late, so that means that you guys get hungry and later in the day Poisonblade. I started talking about Ouija boards. Not that surprising, because the pointy bit of the tower looks a little bit like the pointy bit of a Ouija board. I also started imagining what I would be like if I got possessed, which... fun. The only thing is I forgot to put up the image so that I could see it, because now I can only see the... well, the reference picture that you guys see, but that's on like a tiny preview, so I can't see it. Alright, now I have it up. Start the recording, and actually I will need stone. You really need to find a way to make it clear that you're streaming. I thought it was just a normal video. Yeah. Discord likes to see whenever I am scheduling a stream, it sees that as the actual video. So at the point of scheduling it. But I am thinking of like also starting to stream again on Twitch. Now I'm being more serious about it though. I'm not joking around with it. I think this is... I think this is too high. Just deleting one layer. Pushing this one in. I think that that's the right height. But yeah, Discord doesn't like it when I schedule a stream. I want to have this one. And I'm really I am trying to find out like how can I change this, because it is annoying. Why did you stop on Twitch? Well, I stopped streaming for a while in general. I think I actually don't know exactly why, but for quite some time I just stopped streaming, and only, well, the past month or so have I really started streaming again. Just don't associate streams with YouTube. I just expect everything to be pre-recorded. I understand that. But what I'm thinking about right now is that I Monday to Thursday to like stream on YouTube, and then Friday and Saturday to stream on Twitch. You know, so that there are still streams on YouTube for the people who don't like the Twitch streams. I won't be able to use this one, am I? I mean, I can use it. But then there's also streams on Twitch for the people who like Twitch more when it comes to streaming. Because, I mean, for the streaming software, it's literally just pushing a few buttons and then I'm live on Twitch instead of on YouTube. These doors are really handy. Like, you need a... what is it? I forgot the name of it, but, well, that's 80% of the times I forget the name for what I'm building. No Monday streams, please. Yeah. Well, it's like Monday is like a possible stream, but then Mondays are usually just Mondays. I've yet to find anyone who likes Mondays. If I do ever find somebody who likes Mondays, I am seriously questioning if they are normal. Hey, I finally made it to one of the lady streams again. Actually, it would make it a little bit more interesting if deleting that just so that I can select the other. Man, so annoying when you want to select something but it doesn't want to be selected. So damn it. Select everything, please. Except for the door. Is it possible if you can stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time? I'm not... Yeah, it is possible, but it's a really annoying thing to set up. And also then you have like... I don't have mods, so then I have two chats to monitor at the same time. I haven't so far had any issues with like, oh... Well, I wouldn't say bad people, but just, you know... how can I say this correctly? I haven't had any issues so far with questionable things popping up in my streams. But that's also because I can easily just... I mean, I have the entire YouTube chat right now in front of me, so if there's anything like that I wouldn't like to have it... Damn it! There you go. But if there's anything that I wouldn't like, I can easily monitor it myself right now. But there's the, what is it, restream, which does allow you to stream to multiple platforms, but it's kind of an annoying thing. I like it, but these, well, both need to be pushed out more. But really don't like multi-stream, so it's, yeah. And if you get like, what is it, like partnered on Twitch, they really don't want you to do that. So is this one of those walls that will glitch? No. There's literally a couple of walls in the game that won't glitch out if you even if you put them over each other. This one is one of those, so I'm very happy about that. And let's just do this. This is 6, 4. So this one I should probably push in a little bit more. Need to get that stonework because I'm too lazy to do that all over again. So I'm just... Well, I wouldn't consider it lazy actually. Hey, Giorgio. And the wall is great. Thank you. 6 guys watching. I don't mind. This would be the best zoo. Well, it's not really a zoo, or at least in how I'm approaching it. Alright. You must have a very fun day. But yeah, when it comes to Valhalla, I don't really approach it as a zoo. Before anyone asks, because I just went over like moderations and that, I can literally laugh about such messages because it's just like, you really have so little to do with your life that you come into a small stream and start saying those things. Like, have you so little to do with your life? Like, those things don't really do anything to me. But yeah, again, he's probably because there are like 6 people watching. Again, I don't care about that. But some people just want to see the numbers and don't have anything to do in their lives, so they just try to make other people miserable because they are miserable. I think I forgot a beam here. Yes. I am sitting on my foot again, which isn't a good thing. You're wrong anyways, there's 7 people watching. And that's it. Then we can all chat. Guys, don't put too much attention to him. He's probably alone in his room, having a shitty all the time. Again, I literally couldn't care less about people like him. For me, it's again just really funny. Maybe this is too large. I'm just going to see. Because this is supposed to be here, so that would mean... Yeah, this is too large if I want it to be here. Though it can be broader. And also it's... What do they say? Don't engage with the trolls. Just leave them under their bridges. That shouldn't actually make it broader. You should make me a mod. That person would already be gone. I was actually thinking of making you a mod. You and Trax. Does this work? No, it should be that. Then I wanted to bring that up in Discord to see if you would be willing to do that, because how many streams or with how many people are you actually already a mod? Can you please build this in real life? I am I'm not handy. I would like to live in a house like this, but then here's the weird thing. In real life, I like modern interiors at least. Also, Ludovic, hey, and I don't know what you said, to be honest. As I would pay good money for this whole experience. I'm not handy enough to make this building in real life. Then easy thing to make a door that is farther from the wall, just push it back and raise it up a bit. Now I need some woods. Because again, the Fable house, I like how it looks. Like Fable 2 was it my favorite one of the series? Because I actually did like Fable 3. Even though literally at the end it was just like become incredibly wealthy and then you win the game. Yeah, I think that's also why I sometimes just lurk in the ladies' streams, because you can't, well, it's just busy. I mean, good for her, like she's really doing well. Hey Blue Lana, what animal would be the next to be added? I'm thinking of penguins. Like I want penguins in Valhalla. but again, that's going to take some time because, well, unlike all the others, I don't approach Planet Zoo as like a zoo game. I just approach it as basically a glorified building simulator. So there's a lot of just like buildings that aren't going to be associated with animals. These could be like the least fitting for Valhalla. I know, but I have an idea for them. Like, I have an idea for them, and I mean, I also am going to build penguins or a penguin habitat eventually in Valhalla. And it's also, the penguin habitat is going to be close to Torstead. The other animals that could fit there are Arctic wolves and the polar bears. I don't think Torstead would be happy having wolves right on their doorstep. But yeah, eventually penguins will also come to Valhalla. I have an idea. Actually, you might, if you look at some of the videos for Valhalla, you might actually see the idea in the background. Although I'd never fully worked on it yet because this was around the time that I got early access to the aquatic pack. And I couldn't quite finish it before the pack came out. No, it's going to be right in the city. So it's going to also take some time because the city of Valhalla is going to be like the last season, so yeah, it's just going to take a while before we get there. I don't think this house needs a back door. I do really like the art style of the Fable games though. It's like crazy, funky, but not completely unbelievable. Like, you will find crazy, funky buildings in real life as well. I don't know what happened to the floor here. But this building is the right size. Yeah, but yeah, the Mirage Mountains, I'm not going to add any animals to that place. Mostly because there's no space. Well, there is space, but then it would feel really cramped really quickly. As to how in the world penguins got to a desert. Well, that's going to be the fun of it. How the hell did these penguins get here? And hey, maybe in this world penguins are native to Valhalla. I mean, Valhalla is actually quite close to like the Arctic regions in this area, or in this world. And it's a little bit over. Again, really love the art style of the Fable games. It's so weird, but it works. Like, I think there's a wall intersecting here. Yep. I think this is one of those wall pieces that doesn't actually like intersecting. Nope. So let's add that one. How tall do I want this building to be is the question now. Well, someone else just went live over Twitch on multi-stream time. I will only be paying half rotation from this point forward. No problem, Kane. I think this is high enough to give that sense of like height. Because if you want your city to look fuller than it actually is, make sure that the height slopes downwards from the city walls on. And that buildings, the closer you get to the city center, just become higher. Even if you have a flat city. It usually helps a lot. Will this house have an interior? No. Actually, I wanted to make this house into a shop. Oops. Well, screw that idea. I think maybe the next house will be a shop. I'm just going to extend this. Like, doesn't show that in the actual picture or the reference, but I just like to have the house extend, or the beams extend like that. And then also, this is just a weird thing, but I've been watching a lot of videos of somebody building a log cabin like they did in the, I want to say, in the olden times. Basically building a log cabin completely by hand with, like, not medieval, but like, you know, no electricity and no like power tools and such. Weirdly interesting. I never thought I would be interested in that, because I have 2 left hands. Well, not really, but I just will never see myself building anything like that. Just going to extend this a bit, do that. Is this world themed to medieval times? Well, medieval, but mostly like medieval going into Renaissance. So there's... Where did that pillar go? Oh, there. So there's definitely medieval vibes. But there's a slight bit of like advancement when it comes to technology. Damn it. So I want to keep this window open as much as possible. I'm really hopeful though for like the new Fable game that they announced, that it's not going to be other shit. So, am I too hopeful? Maybe. Then that. I want this to arch over as well. Just by 1 meter. No, I think I should make the literal top part arch over. So anyway, forgot to even ask you guys, how are you guys doing today? That should work. Turn this around. I don't want to use too heavy of like detailing and such, because this is supposed to be Like it's the trade quarters, or basically it's not supposed to be the wealthiest district. Good to hear, Beatrice. My day is going very well as you're streaming. Sadly, I might need to go soon for homework. Always put your education first. Like, a stream might be fun, but your education is more important. Yes. Again, have no idea what Frontier wanted us to use these things for, but they make pretty nice decoration when it comes to these things. Like, I sometimes see people like, oh, I can't watch your streams because I'm at school or something, and I'm just like, no worries, like, education is more important. Looks good. Maybe that's the intention. Maybe, but am I going to give Frontier that much credit for it? Yeah, or weird fence. Because it's literally just a decorative arch, but it doesn't fit above anything, so... Oh, wait. Yeah, actually, I did need to do that. So, then... This indicates where the floor is. So if you see beams sticking out of a building, like a Tudor house, that's usually the beams holding up the floor. I'm just going to delete these because it's a little bit too much. Excuse me. I didn't eat right before the stream this time. Do this. So, push these ones back. Maybe actually make this one also go like that. Just so that you have a little bit of a... Luckily for my homework is drawing, so this helps. Little house building. 20 million pieces. Only 400 right now. But I'm trying to build a fable house, and fable houses are funky in the best way possible. Also, hey Salty Croc. I love when people come into the stream with like the... You know, with really... How can you say this? Let's just say unusual... There it is. Unusual... name. Man, yeah. I still have only 3 of those windows. Come on. Nah. And every time I then delete that, I can't select it. Now I have 3 pieces. Autosave. Now I'm just going to delete one. So, selected multiple things there. So now I just have the windows. Yeah. Also, salty croc. Why do I just think of foods? Let's do this. And so annoying when you have 2 pieces on top of each other, but it only allows you to select one of them. I know it shouldn't be something I complain about, because there's going to be 10 million pieces to this house, but I'm Dutch, I am going to complain. Sorry, what did you say? Don't they like eat crocodile in like Florida or something? Or you're able to eat crocodile? That's what I think about. That you can have like fried or baked crocodile at certain places. Again, I already ate. But I still sometimes just get weird ideas or weird thoughts. But I think we all once in a while get just strange thoughts that nobody can really explain or should try to explain, because it's just like, alright, you're strange. Alright, most of the times Windows in this case would have the boards like that. I actually looked up smack like baked crocodile in Florida. Florida, man. Yeah. People in Florida can be crazy. Although I highly suspect that somebody from Florida is going to like be able to survive the zombie apocalypse just because they've already been crazy enough. Salty croc, you might want to go before he eats you, but I'm salty. But I like salty foods. Now I'm... Damn it! Relative. Change it around. There. Then I'm sour. Like sour candy. Soury croc. The only taste that I don't like is usually like bitter. Or something like that. Hey Trax, how you doing, mate? This looks okay. Just want to add like a little bit of that. Maybe add a random beam here. No, I think I'm now just adding random stuff just for the sake of random. Tasteless crock. That just sounds sad. Well, not sad as in... how do I say this? I don't know. Beam there, beam there, beam there, beam there. I need to have an extension here. Like, there needs to be something over here. Saddy croc. You're just a crocodile who cries all the time. And you've cried so much that you've started to taste like your tears. Don't ask me how you know that. Saddy croc, but I don't mean sad like sad, me fishable. Can you ever explain anything I say? Like, that's an achievement. Oh, I think I picked up a beam as well. Oops. It's only 500, I only added like 90. And when do I ever build something small? Answer me that, guys. When did I ever build something small? Ow, I'm sitting on my foot again. But I mean, it looks nice. Only 500. For me, that's a small building. Don't judge me for my large buildings. When did you build something small? That's probably a large thing. Yes. See? Small. Although it was also meant to be really small. Going to build this extension here because this building is otherwise just flat. Again, just a tip I can give you guys. Don't have a wall that's like flat for more than like 2 basic wall pieces. If you have a flat wall that's larger than that, then it's usually helpful to have like an extension or something. I will be back in. I need to do something. Alright. Now, everybody talk about the things about mutant that you didn't talk about before. like the red band houses, or how you spell it, have 150 pieces. You mean the floating ones? Or the non-floating ones? I've built 3 habitats for red pandas, and I am actually thinking of redecorating the Hagia Sophia. I like Croc. Now I'm just thinking of the shoe brand. Ah, the floating ones. Yeah, but that was because they had custom golden domes, as every red panda should have. Like every red panda deserves custom, completely golden domes. Look at their cute little faces and tell me that they don't deserve that. Actually, let's push these back a little bit. Maybe even have them at a slight angle. Maybe even these ones at a slight angle. They're cute, and I am probably considered to be slightly obsessed with them. Again, slight angle because they're fable houses, so they're always a little. I'm just going to That's everything for a more interesting building. Push that one back. Nah. I swear, half of these streams are me just making weird noises. And yet you guys are still watching. Oh, let the dogs out. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid singing on stream because then everybody's eardrums will start to bleed and I will get sued. I don't plan on getting sued on stream. Remove that, remove that. Villager noises. Nah. Just delete that, then try and select it all again. It selected 12 pieces, that's never alright. There you guys are. Just popping in to break the salty croc streak. Now Salty Croc is sad. I think this is too many windows. Because you need some walls. Or some... like you need walls that aren't windows. There has to be a montage of Poison's noises. Eventually there will probably be one. What do they say? Like, a YouTuber can never go into politics just because of everything that will be on YouTube. Why do I find so much fun in trying to imitate villagers? Walls that aren't windows. You need them. Some smaller windows here. Like maybe this is the toilet. Still giving them large windows. You have no privacy from me. I'm always watching. Even when you take a shit. That would be the most dangerous thing, or the most scary thing though. You're just on the toilet and you look out the window and you see a squirrel staring at you. Nah. Always watching. Maybe. Yeah, or you just think breakfast. Windows as walls go all the way back to the early days of Blanco. Yeah. Luckily now we have plaster pieces and we don't need to make every wall out of 10,000 windows. I just want to do this. Oh, there are those... Damn it! Why do there have to be door handles? If I was a Viking, I'd just poo in the flowers. And then get beaten by a wife for pooing in for taking a dump in the flowers. This somewhat works. Not entirely, but somewhat. But yeah, I think we forget that, like, I use usually 2,000 pieces on a building, usually. But then it was so much worse back in the old Blanco days. Yeah, I lost my image. With a red belt stripe on your ass. And a divorce. I think Norse society or Viking society was one of the places where a woman could easily get a divorce. Yeah, you're just sitting there and just... Well... Your wife would probably smack you on the ass. Your neighbors. Hey, Muted Croc. We were just talking about shitting in the flowers. And again, like, I really want to avoid the basically the stereotype or like what most people associate when it comes to like, oh, Vikings, they were like barbaric. No. That's, I think, the right. So I want to avoid that in Valhalla most of all. That's like, Valhalla is not a backwards place. Because the society that it was based on wasn't a backwards society. And I never can get the right window. Oh. So, I need to go by when are you streaming again? Maybe tomorrow, but tomorrow there will also be a video up, so... Nah. Nah. I need to look up like the voice thing for like the Minecraft villagers and see how close I can get. It would be fun if I just start making Minecraft villager noises whenever I don't, or whenever I'm building. But maybe tomorrow and otherwise Saturday for sure, but I think then that Saturday I will be streaming on Twitch instead. But the name is pretty much the same, so it's easy to find. Or should be easy. Work with me. There. Actually, let's make this. So. You know, just because it looks good. I want these doors. Fight me on it, but I think these doors are one of the most versatile items so far. I can use them in Ken Albashar, but I can also use them in Valhalla. That doesn't work. I'm going to make this taller. I'm going to need to deselect so much stuff now. That's just... There's one rock. One rock. Then 2 walls here. A beam still. So these need to go now. They still need to stay. Because otherwise it looks like the window's just disappearing into the wall. I think I've certainly made this building interesting. Usable is another thing. I mean, but who wouldn't want to live in this? Can't see it. They're now up for decorating this. This one fits actually pretty snug in there. So windows in the way. So go slightly over it, so that works. No, no. And there we go. Saved. That's too small. That's too large. Actually, I don't know why that works so well. Might need to push it out more though. Come on. Thank you. push this down, push it up again, twist it around, maybe even do that, then certainly do that. Do I have any idea where this building is going? Nope. I think Plant Coaster and Plant should be the same game, but when you load the game, you choose either to load Plant. Both games would get more scenery. Well, they are actually working on trying to get like the Planet Zoo scenery or plants into Planet Coaster, or at least the modders are trying to achieve that. As for making it one game, that might be a little bit difficult to achieve. So making that. So that you don't have those weird things in between. There should be another beam in here. There it is. Making them go all up to the wall. And do that. The chimney would be on this side, because those would mostly be in the edge of buildings. Yeah. Just going to see how. First delete all those. How this building works in its intended place. So it would be like this. I need to push it in a little bit further into this. So then that would need to be the spots where the building is. Let's just, don't know why I'm moving all the things around. I have also feeling that this needs to be like at this height. There also needs to be something interesting on this side. I just don't know what. I'm going to focus on this side a little bit for now. Because otherwise I will just completely forget about it. So what interesting thing besides the chimney, because that needs to actually still be here. The chimney is probably going to be here. Let's try and build a chimney. It would probably be quite a large chimney considering it's the only chimney in the entire house. So that in the middle. Sure, a little bit smaller rock. I really like just having to use these natural rocks to make the chimney, just because they just look rough. Pushing these in. Then just whoop, twisting them a bit. What height are we now? Should still be higher. Oh, it is at a slight angle. That wasn't intentional, but I'm actually quite happy with that. Then just use these to fill it up a little bit. This is around the point where it should be a little bit smaller. So just going to use these. Alright, that works. How many of these did I use? Turning them around. Then turning the whole thing around. So adding this on top. And then smaller one. So just boosting a few of these in there. Actually can do the same here. No idea how. Should it have a huge chimney? Do you think that this needs to be taller? So at least that height. No. There. And hopefully it works. Yep. Now to build an even smaller section. Which might be a mistake. Turning it around so you don't have the same thing everywhere. Hey, again. Yeah, I'm also still here, building a chimney. I want to get most of this building done today. And now that I'm in the building groove, I don't want to stop. So, because these work a little bit, just going to use these to make it so that you don't have this like really apparent edge. Yeah, so I don't think I will finish the build because we need to also build that roof. But I will try to get as far as possible because I think in like 20 minutes I will end the stream because I'm not one for 3-hour long streams. And that. Oh, damn it. But we will have other days to finish it off. So it's now based so far almost every day that there's not a video, I am live. This needs a little bit of a thing on top of it. So I'm just going to build one. Then getting the small sticks from... I think this is the large actually. Yeah, this is way too large. Hey Poison, love your stuff. I've been meaning to ask you, why do you use the cylinder clating so much? What's the use? It's to align things to the grid. It's also really easy to make like domes with it. And yeah, mostly just the alignment thing. Let me think for this. I say let me think because I'm already just doing it. But thank you. I see a thing on the name and I don't... Joe, wow. Maurina. I'm probably not pronouncing your name correctly and I apologize for that one. Just as soon as there's... Alright, and you love your grid. Thanks, keep up the fantastic work. Thank you. Well, the grid, not so much. I just like to have everything aligned. Like, I'm a sucker for making sure that things are aligned. Also, there are rocks in here. Don't worry, close enough. I always feel bad, in a way, if I mispronounce somebody's name. Let's make this a little bit more angled. Because, well, basically you guys take the time of your day to be here. The least I can do is pronounce your name correctly. And push this on top. Now we have a really large chimney. I'm building it so large because that roof is going to be quite something when we get to it. Damn it, I forgot to record building the chimney. Nah, I've already built it once, or a chimney kinda like this. So it's not the most interesting thing, or the most important. And then that's not correct. That's probably more correct. Should I get started on the roof? If I start building the roof now, we might actually finish this building on stream. Well, not finish. Definitely not finish, because we have 3 walls, 4, 5 walls left to decorate. We have actually quite a lot still to do. Now that I look at it. Oh, damn it. That's not a great piece. Another thing that I usually use those orange pillars for, or the mud pillars. It's easy to copy stuff with it. It's just like boop, boop, boop. Done. Copied. Does this building need a back door? Also, how large is this chimney compared to everything? So this needed to already be pushed back quite a bit. Raised a bit. Yeah, the large chimney actually helps with this side of the building. So, windows probably here. Yeah, I need to rebuild this wall, or this rock, so that it fits the building. Maybe actually put this at like an angle. The only thing is, yep, the building doesn't quite block the sun. Are you sure that it will fit? I mean, this tower is going to be different. Actually, this extension would fit perfectly, and I don't have to do anything about the walls there then. Like this tower will... It will probably be angled like... Well, this tower will change in a way. I also just flew back away from my mic, basically. Or the other option is to make this actual equal height. Or just a tiny bit lower instead of like that huge gap. Which wouldn't be unrealistic for them to fill up this behind the city wall. Would actually give the wall a little bit more support from one side. I'm just happy to have like another little bit more Nordic inspired building. I really want to start on the roof, but then the rest of the building isn't finished yet. What am I going to do? I was waiting for it, game. I will need to, of course, redecorate this place. But this was mostly temporary. And it can still be moved around because we have this space. I just like the height difference between these two buildings. Even though, in a way, you can see the similarities between the two. Because the big, or is that intentional? The big bay window. You mean this one? Yeah. I'm just thinking that this tower will probably go a little bit lower. And maybe this tower was built after. No, not that. No, not that. Just got to delete it. The game took way too long for that. So we can also do here without the tower. I was... Or it could be like a tower that extends like this from the wall. That's more in keeping in line with like all the... Well, not all the boats, because I don't think many boats can get past this bridge. But keeping in mind with the boats. Then it's just... It's weird that there's not that much that needs to be changed for this to be like a... So... Oops. I'm doing all of this now, but then I am going to replace the build or bring back the building again. Or bring back the building. I'm going to bring it back to where I am building the things. This would also give like a larger stretch of walls, because so far most of the walls are really quite small and there's just a lot of towers. No, not that one. Blue. Alright, now to bring this building back. Luckily I didn't change it axis wise, or I changed it but I still kept it on the grid. Why is it floating? kinda want one of these towers then though. Doesn't like me playing with the towers. The one who suffered the most from building Torstead really are the sheep. Because this used to be all part of their habitat. Now they don't have that anymore. Just want to... I think everybody has. Let's move this wall over a little bit. I mean, they still have like the right amount of space. I checked to make that sure that I wasn't like destroying their habitat and then they wouldn't really be able to live there anymore. But they are... If they could say something, they probably wouldn't be that happy. So. Alright. 22,000 pieces. We're halfway there. Can I now actually... pushing it in. And then just for a quick reference. It's almost the same building, it weirdly fits. I could even make it one story taller. That would be a little bit too much, I think, though. But it's going to be a little bit like this, then. I almost want to create a smaller thing here. Yeah, maybe like... Maybe these walls were raised after this building was there. In which way it could actually still work to have a tower over here, because sometimes you just have those stuff out. I thought I left like arrow slots in there, but no. This wouldn't be usual. Usually there would be like a little bit more space between buildings and the wall. But this was literally built with the intention of having a house peek over the wall. But hey, maybe this is the house of the... I actually like that. Just for the image. But maybe this is like the house of the commander or something of the city guard. Probably not. But I think I'm going to end the stream here, because I'm now just figuring things out with the placement to this house. I am really thinking though of building an even smaller house, like a tiny house here. Actually, the game really didn't like that. Like, smaller than that. But just because I like the image of the roofs here. Also, this village square would then be really cramped. I really love that this blacksmith has literally become the way of like thinking how to make this build work. Like, I just like the look of Torstead if you look from here, to have like these roofs right outside or right behind the walls. You can also see the swords and everything. Like, let's go to the spot where, well, basically the lookout spot. It's here. Well, from here you don't really see it. I need to use different things than the things that I use for the roof here, though. Because it's going to be a little bit bland otherwise. But I mean, just the look of it, so. Because otherwise it just looks really cramped, and I like that for Torstead. Also, I'm going on a rampage in the upcoming video tomorrow on like the city walls of Whiterun and King's Landing. And now I'm slightly ignoring my own thing there. But I did change something here. This is something I just want to show you guys. I've cleared the forest on this side a little bit. Not too much. There's some small trees, but you know, you need to have an open field of vision or fire if the enemy is here, so that they don't hide in the forest. I really like this tower here though. I just like this cramped feeling of the city. Also, yes, I've given up with calling Torstead a town. Well, even if fully finished, which is some houses here, some houses there, some houses there, some houses there, and then the entire district here. It might be a very small city, but most likely a large town. But as said, I am going to end the stream here probably, because I'm just, well, not really doing anything, which is usually the time when I would call it to end the stream, because otherwise I'm just jollying around. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but yeah, I will maybe see you guys tomorrow, but there will also be a video up tomorrow, so that's usually the time when I don't stream. So yeah, don't know when we will see each other again. Most likely Saturday, maybe tomorrow. But until then, I wish you guys all an amazing day. Bye bye.